In Japan, there are a lot of traditions centered around the end of one year and the beginning of the next. But one of them is in danger of disappearing. There's eating toshikoshi soba, end of year soba, on December 31st, eating osechi for up to the first 3 days of the new year, and osechi are various dishes that keep well and are prepared ahead of time and eaten cold so everyone, not just the men, get a chance to relax during the New Year's holiday. Because there's no cooking to be done. Visiting 3 shrines or temples to pray for good health and fortune in the coming year. Displaying mochi and mikan in the home and other places for good luck and safety in the new year. Putting decorations made with rice straw and other bits on the front door and in other locations. The volunteer fire brigade I'm part of puts one on the front of our fire truck every year. I think pretty much all the groups do. Burning these decorations and the protective household charms of the previous year when the new year is finished. Giving otoshidama, presents of money given to children in small colorful envelopes. And sending New Year's cards, nengajo. These are a bunch from, well, actually many years. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned nengajo in a video before. No one sends Christmas cards in Japan, they send these New Year's postcards. And there are a lot of options. You can order a design you like from a company, you can get photos taken at a professional photo studio and then have them make them into New Year's cards for you. You can have a printing service make your cards, sending them a photo or just ordering one of their set designs. Or since computers and printers have become such a regular fixture in homes, you can buy blank cards and print up your New Year's cards yourself. There too, there are a lot of options. I've created New Year's cards 100% from scratch before, but other years we've taken a quicker, easier route. There are many magazines with cards designs to choose from that are very reasonable price. 450 yen, 380 yen. Actually, that's an older one. They're probably all 450 now. The price probably went up. I'm amazed how many of these I actually have still lying around from previous years. Now, each magazine is themed to the upcoming year. Like, this is the year of the dragon, so most of the designs inside are dragon-based. So you look through the magazine, choose a design you want, copy it onto your computer from the provided DVD, and then print it out yourself. Some of the designs are just a set piece of artwork. Some have transparent windows where you can insert your own pictures, photos, kids, pets, whatever's important to you into the design. Pretty much all the designs have multiple versions available on the DVD, usually, well, around 3, with different amounts of text. And in the back there's a whole bunch of clip art provided so you can further customize your design, if you want. You just need to be able to use a graphics editing program like GIMP or Photoshop. The most time-consuming part of the whole process might actually be choosing what design you want to use. There's so many in here. There's even software which stores all the names and addresses of all the people you're sending cards to and prints out the addresses on the card for you. You just have to make sure you have the card facing the exact right way up to get everything to line up with the available boxes. Once that's done, the only thing left is to write some messages on each card by hand if you want to. It's my least favorite part. I never know what to write. One of the neat things about nengajo is there is a unique number printed on every single one of these cards that makes them a lottery ticket. A few days after the New Year's holidays are done, the post office publishes the list of the winning numbers, and if a number on the back of one of your cards matches one of those numbers, you win. Just not money. Prizes, presents. The smallest prize is a commemorative 2-stamp set. I don't know what the biggest is, but I do know one of my students' family one year won a notebook computer. Obviously, because I spent the most time talking about it, the New Year's cards, nengajo, is the tradition that seems to be disappearing. I'm just basing this on personal experience and from what my wife has told me that her coworkers and friends have said. I don't have any statistics from the post office about how many are getting sent every year, but from personal experience, every single year we are sending and receiving less and less nengajo. My wife's coworkers all say the same thing too. When we were first married, I remember sending out somewhere around 80 cards a year. This year, we sent less than 30, and the number of cards we received matches. There's more than one reason. I think the main two, though, are price and the internet. These cards are from 2013, and they were 55 yen. This year, they're up to 64, I think. I might be off a little bit. But next year, they're going to jump up 25 to 30% in one leap. Now, if you're sending lots of cards, like many businesses do, those numbers add up. Instead of sending physical cards, I've heard that many people are turning to a social media platform called Line. A lot of people have started just sending virtual cards through Line to their friends. Many of my wife's coworkers and friends said they've partially or completely switched over to using these, Line cards. An English school I work at used to send out a ton of cards every year, and writing the messages on those was such a pain. But now they've completely switched over to these virtual Line cards. I did it myself. I took the magazine, chose a couple designs, edited them a fair bit, actually, because I like doing that, and then sent it out to my students. Now, these virtual cards don't let you take part in the post office lottery, but they are easier and faster and cheaper. I don't know if physical Nengajo will ever go away completely, but if in the next few years the post office cancels the prize lottery because they're not bringing in enough revenue to cover the cost of the prizes, I really wouldn't be surprised.